Alright guys, how's it going? Listen, today I recorded my fourth 45-minute long video. Uploaded it and still didn't publish it. That's incredible. So, what we're going to do is a 4 or 5 minute long video instead of a 45-minute long video and publish it instead. So, let's stick to things that we're hearing at the moment. So yesterday I recorded my third 45-minute long video and didn't publish it. And in that video I said, the inevitable approach for Ryan Gravenberch, is imminent kind of thing. Because I said it would happen either at the beginning or the end of the window. If it happened at the beginning of the window, that would signify we were going to have a great window and there'd be lots of signings because they were getting him in early and all that. But if it was late in the window, the last one in the window, for example, that would signify to me that everything had gone pear-shaped and it was like last-minute attempt to get numbers kind of thing. And I said the deal was stacked. Yeah, I think I said all this before the summer window even opened. So that was one thing that I said in yesterday's video that I wanted to talk to you. And obviously, I didn't publish it. It's still there. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. It's too depressing. And then obviously later in the day yesterday, the Ryan Gravenberch, how you pronounce his name, those developments came out from credible people. The other thing that I mentioned in yesterday's video, which you would have seen, was that I've been told there is absolute panic at Anfield, mass panic at Anfield because of the way things have gone or not gone in the transfer market and the current status of the squad, as Rafa Benitez would call it. I know many of you do not have time for John Henry or Fenway Sports Group, but I believe that that they do feel that there could have been a better result in the transfer market. Maybe something will change on that front. Who knows? I believe John Henry did intervene, which is why we saw the silly bid for Caicedo, and I do believe that's why he was in the country. But at the end of the day, these are the people at the top of the tree, and if things are not working, then they need to look at themselves and the people they appoint, etc., etc. So I'm by no means defending them, but apparently people at Anfield are in a bit of a WTF kind of situation on the transfer front. The other thing that I mentioned in yesterday's video that you didn't get to see was that I've been told that the support staff involved in finalising transfers have been told that they will need to work late on transfer deadline day, which you might think, well, isn't that just normal, standard? No, it's not. In an afternoon sometimes down tools, we're not going to be doing anything. People know inside the club. In fact, there's been times when we used to literally stalk out Melwood, and sit outside Melwood on deadline day, back in the day. Obviously, we're not at Melwood anymore. But back then, I used to be there till midnight or something like that. And, in the afternoon, the manager at the time, would often come out when we were leaving, and there'd only be 2 or 3 of us there or something, me and whoever was with me. And the manager would wind the window down and say, "Get yourself off home, lads, there's nothing happening, I can assure you." And we used to say, but we know Zidane's going to turn up in a minute. Now, get yourself off. So, often the support staff are not there in an evening on deadline day, which speaks volumes. But they have been told to be there this year. So whether you believe there will be activity or not, that's up to you. But as it stands, things can change. But as it stands, that can only mean that they're going to be trying to do things. And I've got to pass it on to you. Back in the day, there used to be this old, I don't know the make of car, just like a really low-level car. It was orange. Like a James Bond car. Them real low things, little sporty things. They look shy, to be honest with you. Real short boot at the back and a bit of a long bonnet. You know what I mean? Or hood if you're in the US, is that right? And that used to be there, and that used to be the one that we were always told, well, that's on site on deadline day, a transfer could still happen. So when that car used to leave, that was it. And I don't know who it was that drove that car, but we used to look, is the orange car still there? So maybe it's still involved at the club. Who knows? That was a long time ago, though. So that's it. I think it's the only way I'm going to be able to get a video out to you at the moment is if I just keep it short and sweet. Try not to get too much into the emotional side of things. The main purpose for this video really is to sort of like imply or tell you that they are panicking at the club, which maybe is, I don't know, maybe some of you guys think, well, yeah, so they should be panicking, whereas some of you might think, well, why would they be panicking? They're not going to do anything, it's their own stupid fault. I don't know, I'm just telling you what people are saying, that people are very concerned with the way the window's gone. And that support staff will be working late tomorrow. That's it, that's all I've got for you. I can't, conjure up anything else for you. All right, that's it. And I will be live on here tomorrow if you want to join me. We'll go live around 9 o'clock in the morning, and we will be here until the transfer window closes. So maybe you might want to join me for that excitement. That's it, right? I am definitely uploading this video and publishing it. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you're all right. If you want to thumbs up the video, thumbs up the video. I don't blame you if you don't want to, because it's not exactly like, yay! I can't believe I've recorded 4 45-minute long videos and not published them. I'm in a strange place at the moment. Would have been my mum's birthday today, by the way. So she'd have been 67 today, my mum. And obviously transfer deadline day used to fall on August 31st. And when I lived in England, when she was around, she used to look after me on deadline day from like 7 in the morning till midnight. She'd be bringing sandwiches in and cups of tea and that. My kids were younger, so they'd be like, she'd be like, don't you be bothering your dad in there, he's busy today. Even though it was a birthday, she gave it up all day to help Cop Talk keep going and that, because transfer deadline day, whether something happens or not, that's maybe how you judge transfer deadline days. Well, there's going to be no activity, but a lot of questions get asked on transfer deadline day, and a lot of claims get asked, or are made, should I say. So you have to try and stay on top of it all. But it's not just that, it's also the fact that we can be live tomorrow and we can see what other clubs are doing, and that'll cheer us right up, yeah? So we're obviously pushing for Gravenberch, or whatever it's called. No shock there, not from me anyway. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're pushing on other things, possibly previous players that we've sniffed around during the window. If there is any change of the staff being sent home early tomorrow or anything, we would know about that. I can't say I would know about that, but we would know about that. So at the moment they're scheduled to work. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking with me during a frustrating time.